by Yusuf Ramadan. It's 2-2 now in this tie. Remember, Muritala had given House of Prayer 2-goal lead going into the halftime break. But Abdusalam, 4 minutes after the restart, is able to lob over the goalkeeper and pull one back. And he was that man again that found the equalizer in the 73rd minute of this tie. And the final 40 minutes plus in this game will be nervy and end-to-end. Both sides now looking for the winner.
Yeah, and if you look at Abdusalam back on the pitch, not fully fit yet, but then I think he has.
The ball has been headed into the path of Jima Mubarak. Beautiful first touch. He has a while overlapping, might not need him. And it wins a free kick. Right on the D. It is a free kick in a very, very dangerous position. JustJohn have conceded. Mubarak holding onto the ball there and has won a free kick in a very, very good position. Again, close. Very close to the box. But it's a huge chance now for another set piece for House of Prayer.
Yeah, this kind of set piece are very, very delicate, and if they have a very good set piece, routine, you need two players behind this kind of balls. Maybe you just shift it a bit, just a touch for the wall to give way for you to play that shot straight at the goal. And who knows, that could actually go in. But then, until we wait to see, those standing, I think Egba is right in the behind that ball there, and let's see how the routine is actually being taken. Because we play that ball direct, the wall gets to win the ball. So you have to give it a first touch, shift the ball a bit, and the wall will break out, and you play your ball straight at the goalkeeper.
Well, 3 men are standing behind this one. Awad Mohammed is on it. Egba Michael is on it. You just see Shuab join them as well. And it's Egba Michael. It's just sliding over the post.
There was no way. There was no way that ball was going in. The wall actually had the post covered. The best way to have to play that ball is to make sure you break the wall, and then you get things right.
So Michael getting on a lot of things, trying to make things happen now for House of Prayer. We're trying to get back into the game. It's gone down there. We are now to the face to how they're going to remain down. House of Prayer play on. And now a chance for them to lead the counter attack, but the referee has had to stop play. As Adigo is on the touch. He's on the tough. Some there might have been a hand. They might have met his face there from Muritala as they were adjusting for the ball. And the referee now having to explain why he didn't stop the initial play to Tunlawa. Not seen a substitution yet in this game from JustJohn, continuing to play the way they have been playing. Abdusalam this time has interchanged.
I was telling you, you don't need to change our players. Sometimes you just need to change how your team is set up. Make sure that you actually playing with more men in front and defending at the same time, and that's exactly what JustJohn did coming into the second half. And you see they've changed the approach, going more direct. And you can see also House of Prayer are also trying to see if they can utilize the direct balls.
Now JustJohn winning the possession. Just a beautiful skill in there, and it's finding the ball into the part of Abdusalam. Now he's just trying to kick that ball. It's just the follow through. And Abdullah has the man down. House of Prayer preparing more substitutions now is what we're hearing. Like of Joshua Olusoga. Here is going to be coming on. As well as Shola Diloye, who is a centre forward as well. The centre forward on the pitch, Muritala, just won a foul. There's a bit of a strong one on his back in there. And finally get the first yellow card of the day, and it's been brandished to Peter Adigon.
Well, that was too hard. That was too hard. That was too hard. You don't go into tackles like that. And especially when you know that the opposition team is actually way having most of the chances against you. So you shouldn't go for tackles that way. You make sure that you calculate your moves, and if it's something, you can just allow the ball and then go for the second balls instead.
Another chance now from a free kick from deep this time. And it's just headed out there. And now they go on the touch, trying to play it out. Shuaib wins the header. Oh, beautiful play there by Abiodun. And the referee has blown for nearly a foul there on Abiodun.
Second balls from JustJohn have actually been brilliant. You know, they've been winning all the second balls. I think if I'm Coach Mohammed, I'll start to look at my team holistically. What are you guys doing that is not right? And maybe this substitution will actually get to fix it. Because the second balls, they are not winning them. They are not just there. Even the header right there from that set piece, they didn't win the second ball. And that was what has cost them those two chances.
Talking about second ball, they have to win this one very good there. Shuaib really strong in there. And now Egba Michael helping them play out of danger. The ball over the top. We trickle out for a throw in. So expecting the substitutions there for House of Prayer. I think we're going to have those substitutions now for House of Prayer. The second set of substitutions. And yes, he won't get a chance to score his hat-trick in this game. Morital Abdulatif is going to be coming off and he's going to be replaced by another centre forward, Shola Adeloye. And the other set of substitution as well. I've seen Joshua Olusoga come on for Abdulganil Yakubu. Yeah. Again, another for substitution. This time Olusoga is more attack-minded, more of a winger coming into this game. Yeah, actually taking up the initiative and saying we want to attack, we want to do more in this game.
Yeah, I was just saying Yakub have not proven that he is that player that can combine from the middle of the park to give you, dominance. So I think it's actually the coach actually saw what I was saying earlier, and that's why he went for that. He have
to win this one again. Oh, lovely touch there by Abdullah. Abdusalam was just waiting behind him to connect with that water shot, and this time Mubarak has moved into space. Beautiful long ball just into his path, and it's an excellent sliding tackle. Excellent sliding tackle to relieve the pressure. But I might just lose it here again. And House of Prayer have won the ball. Oh, beautiful skill in such a tight area. And it's Shuaib still in the middle. And it's looking for a foul, and it's won a foul there.
That was a tactical foul, and the player fell for it. He didn't even complain. He knew he actually did something right there, and that's what you get when you're very good with the ball. Look at the way he was moving past the players. So much ease with so much flair and skill, and that shows that there is so much quality even at this level of grassroots football.
Another chance now from another set piece from House of Prayer. And obviously they'll be looking to the tall lads, the likes of Michael Legba, the likes of Shola Adeloye, who's just come on to try and get on the end of this one, committing slightly more men forward this time around as they try and get back into this game that they once led. 2-0 they led, and twice now they've been pegged back thanks to the brilliance on the brace from Abdusalam. It's Ubujima Mubarak who stands behind this one. Is this one in? Just couldn't get the touch he wanted on that one. As Joshua Olusoga, who just come on looking to get his first touch.
That was supposed
on
to
the ball.
If that ball connected with Olusegun, that was supposed to be straight into the net, because again, the zonal marking wasn't really clinical from JustJohn. But thankfully, Olusegun couldn't connect with the ball, and they still have themselves in this game.
Another long throw now. It's going to be Michael Egba, who's been launching them into the box all day. The goalkeeper has got to no man's land, and he catches the ball at the second time of asking. And now looking to start a quick counter-attack. But Abdusalam, after you've played so well for 85 minutes in this game, you're not getting to that.
Yeah, that was too far from him. That was way too far for him to get to. And then House of Prayer
might just be the end of his action now in this game. Abdusalam is going to be substituted in this tie. He's going to be replaced by Ridwan Ogunkomi. He's had an excellent game, hasn't he?
Absolutely. The brace. And funny enough, the players with the brace won't get to score an hat-trick. Both of them have been taken off.
Yeah,
but I think it's
Maybe a bit of a miscommunication as to the substitution right now. The substitution has still not taken place. Bit of a miscommunication in there.
Yeah, but I think it's really not nice this way, because when you're playing games, everything should be planned and have.
Maybe just made up the nerves and the pressure there to JustJohn. Not exactly sure when they want to make that substitution. Find a few moments of what has been a thrilling tie here at the Georgia Inner Stadium Matchday 5 encounter between House of Prayer and JustJohn. Twice, just House of Prayer scored in this game, and they've had to respond with 2 quick goals as well, 2 back-to-back goals. And JustJohn have found themselves with a huge chance to go away with a point here. Another free kick. This time, the head of Ilorin gets onto it, but not the right connection. You could just sense a bit of the displeasure among the home fans since conceding that equalizer. The tempo and the energy in here has been sapped out, and it's a chance for a corner now. Will they get the fans roaring again? Jimo Mubarak racing down. The no time is not on their side. They're going to try and whip this one in again. It's going to be an outswinger this time around.
And the front post is empty.
Jimo Mubarak swings that one in. It's easy.
I said
that one out.
That part is empty.
The boy's going to come back to him. Jimo Mubarak swings this one in this time with his left foot. All the way to Abdullah. On the other side, Abdullah's touch takes the ball away from him. And now Abdul Salam is in there again, opening himself up for the counter-attack. This time, Majid is there to win the ball back. This time it's a ball over the top for Lushoga. Beautiful force touch. Takes the ball again back out. Needs support. Finds it in the path of Egba Michael. Jimo Mubarak. That's a lovely ball into the path of the new striker up there, Adeloye. Shuaib. Mubarak finds himself in space. He's on a shift zone cross into the path of Egba Michael, and it's blocked. The ball is blocked. Egba Michael had time and space. And now it's a chance. Monday John has to be strong in this one. And he wins that one beautifully, the captain. Huge chance in there. The danger not cleared. Ball over the top. This time it's a while. Looking for the path of Jonathan Abdullahi, and they've kept that in play as well. The danger and the pressure now on JustJohn. And yes, they have found a way to relieve the pressure. They've got 2 men now on the top, and it will be a chance for them to make the substitutions that they want to make. Yeah,
and I think the last 90 seconds have actually been very eventful, coming from the House of Prayer team, putting everything on the line, making sure that they're in control of the game. But as it stands, you can see that JustJohn just trying to compose themselves, and they've actually been able to do that. They have 3 players, but I think all 2 are back on their feet, with just 1 left on the turf, and towards the end calling for substitution. And
now the substitution finally been made. We're going to see Ridwan who finally come on now. And their striker has been subbed off. Afizu Olabi. Wouldn't be a chance for another goal for him on this day. You could see why that miscommunication happened. You can just see the players struggling now with injuries. Just a bit out of your picture, you could see Abdul Salam really struggling in there. Just walking gingerly back into position. JustJohn as well looking for a chance to win this game. Adegon heads the ball out. And this time the ball again is cleared. It's going to be a foul and another chance for House of Prayer to build pressure. The ball, it's just too much this time for Shuab to get into the path. And they've been 5 minutes added on at the end of the 90 here in this tie. The linesman has indicated 5 minutes extra added on. 5 minutes for House of Prayer to get a winner. 5 minutes for JustJohn to hold on or get a winner as well in this tie. What a thrilling game it has been so far. Who knows? We still might have more games, more goals left in this tie. JustJohn just taking their time to relieve the pressure. Jimo Mubarak has gotten that one. Monday John into the part of Abdullah. It's going to win a foul there for that one. After touch. But it's going to win a foul. And House of Prayer looking very quickly to get themselves back into more terrorizing positions. Michael Ego coming down deep to receive this one. Majid back to the left-hand flank. The ball from Olushoga to the part of Jimo Mubarak was caught out.
Well, I think this is when the nerves are really, really high. You know, at this particular point in time, if you are the coach of House of Prayer, you make sure that they put in everything that needs to actually go forward. And you see from that part of Coach Ademola himself, you know, trying to make sure that he gets things right, especially at the defense line. And you can see this option.
As the treatment happens, we've seen finally Abdulsalam being subbed off in this game. So I'm just walking gingerly, fully fit in this at the end of this tie, and he's dragged his team back from 0 points to potentially having 1 point in this game. He's been replaced by Tijani Ahmed for the final few moments left of this tie. 5 minutes we had it done by the fourth official at the end of this game. We're definitely going to see more added on due to this treatment that is happening.
I think this is the period where you don't go long. If you go long this time, the 18-yard box is already crowded. Play with your closest,
don't they? They're going to launch it again. Egbo Michael launches it. Flicked on it there by Schwab. And it's into the point. It's a beautiful save from the goalkeeper. A bit of a deflection. Long throw launched in by Michael Egba. It falls into the path of Shola Deloye. The ball deflects. And it is a beautiful save from the legs of Yusuf Ramadan to keep his side in this game. Lovely reaction from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was really quick. And I told you, the goalkeeper is really, really calm, you know, having those saves. And you could see that he's technically gifted with the way he does his things. And that was a beautiful save. But again, another miss from House of Prayer. They've not been so clinical today. And that has actually cost them these 2 points that they are going to cost them. And if no more.
Considered right now, it's a chance for JustJohn to relieve the pressure. Finally found an attacking set piece in this game. Just taking their time. The other player been booked for time wasting. To the Lawal was that player.
And they are going long as well. I think it's just a thing now that everybody goes wrong for throw-ins.
Ball fully cleared twice by Awal Mohammed, and this time they're gonna get the ball out of danger. Or will they? Abdullah, the referee plays advantage there. Oh, beautiful touch there by Awal into the part of Mubarak, who's laid it on into the part of Olushoga. Yashola arriving in the box and tries to lay the ball into his path, but it won't be easily cleared this time. Beautiful quick break by House of Prayer. Well, they get another throw in that they're going to launch by Egba Michael.
Few moments into this game, few minutes to go, and let's see what this results to, because Egba Michael has gone again to the long throw line.
Final few moments of this tie, Egba Michael launches it again, and this time it's cleared away. Now fully, Jimo Mubarak goes for goal. It has to be cleared this time. We've had the 95 minutes already played. Jimo Mubarak back on the floor. Abdullah back into the part of Egba Michael. He's going to launch this one deep. It has to be cleared again this time by Adigo. It's going to be another throw-in. Seems to have gotten a kick in there as he was trying to head that ball away from danger. 96th minute now on the clock. Final few moments. Substitution are here being prepared as well by JustJohn, who will be so pleased to hold on to this 1 point that they have. Wasn't looking like they were going to get anything at halftime. But they've played to their game plan. They've used their game plan well. They now have a chance to come away with a point in here. Substitution being made as well for JustJohn. Mashudo Goyinka is going to be replaced in this one by Charles Adegusoye.
Yeah, when you look at matches like this is when you see the impact of managerial inputs in games, and you could see in the second half, they were playing on the ground in the first half. They knew that that wouldn't work in the second half, and that changed, and that's why you see that they got back into that game the way they did.
Final few moments, 97th minute on the clock. Michael Legba launches another throw-in in here, and this one is easy this time for Yusuf Ramadan to claim. And definitely is not getting off very quickly. And that's the final whistle. The referee blows the final whistle. And what a game. You could see the celebrations. You can hear the grunts from the fans in here. As this ended in a draw. Huge fight back from JustJohn. They were trailing this game 2-0 at halftime. And they've been able to get themselves back in through the brilliance of Shehu Abdusalam. 2 goals after the break. And it is finished here 2-2 to them. Whereas this game lost. Not lost, it was a draw, but it feels like a loss for us of prayer. 2-goal advantage at halftime. It's finished 2-2 here.
Yeah, I think Coach Mohammed didn't read the game really quick in the second half, because he saw clearly that the game plan from Coach Ademola had changed. We are going with the long balls. So why not get somebody in the middle of the park that wins you the second balls? The defenders were actually doing their job by, winning the first aerial duels. But unfortunately, they could not have midfielders that will win the second duels. And that's why I see that the game was lost from Coach Mohammed not being able to read that the Coach Ademola has changed his tactics into long balls.
That's the end of the game. What a good game it was. Muritala had given House of Prayer 2-goal advantage, opening the score in the 15th minute, converting the penalty in the 33rd minute. But at the start of the second half, Abdul Salam, 4 minutes into the second half, will lob over the goalkeeper, and it would find the equalizer at the 73rd minute of this game. And it's finished here at the end of match week 5 for House of Prayer and JustJohn. It's finished House of Prayer 2, JustJohn FC 2.